Welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about those pervasive computer problems throughout California's state bureaucracy. My guest this segment is Ken Cooley, a member of the State Assembly from Rancho Cordova in Sacramento County, who has authored legislation dealing with this issue. Thank you very much for being with us.
Pleasure to be here, Steve. Thank you.
Well, I guess the most recent computer glitch that has been in the news a lot has been with EDD. The tens of thousands of unemployed Californians have been late getting their unemployment checks due to a computer problem, and this, I guess, is almost like a systemic problem. It seems like there's always a problem.
Yeah, California has actually, in the last 15 years, has made strides in how we deal with IT projects, but we're the home of Silicon Valley. We shouldn't have projects blowing up in this spectacular way. The particular one, the EDD, this was a long established program. It started under Governor Davis, continued under Schwarzenegger. Over the years, you know, that means 3 administrations, 3 sets of administrators. The IT people, they have career changes. Part of the problem is you hire your contractors and they are on task for the full program, but the leadership starts losing track, I think, of the project. And that's a problem. Just in life, that's a problem. Winston Churchill said experts should be on tap, but never on top. Mm-hmm. We need to manage all of these IT programs better so that the state is on top of what's going on.
So using the EDD situation as an example, you have the management following through, but because it's 3 different administrations, people are moving on to other jobs, they're retiring, and so you don't have that consistency. Is that what you're getting at?
That's my concern. I think looking at the EDD, sort of like an inquest, somebody died here, what happened? There's a loss of tracking the project over its life. We have a very strong IT agency in the state, but we tend to defer a lot of the leadership to the individual agencies. And building on the platform of the good things done in IT at the state level and the IT agency, I think we need a cadre of very senior people who can work across agency boundaries to advise top management. What are the key milestones you need to be on top of? And not to look over their shoulder, but to really support the governor's interest in well-run projects, to kind of give consistency.
Sort of like an IT dream team.
IT dream team.
Looks over everything.
We've seen this done in Europe. We've seen it done nationally through the OMB process, and the governor, the president, they've started to do this. Yeah, it's trying to get people who are proficient in their business, familiar with what's happening across a whole array of agencies. They see the problems, they see them repeated, they know the solutions have been taken, and they can stand in the wings giving guidance to your top agency managers and IT people.
And how does your legislation address this?
It basically says we are going to set up that type of cadre of senior advisors, that it will be under the IT agency, so we're not creating a new agency. We have outstanding people in the state IT agency, but they don't run all the IT contracts. And it specifically says, put together a plan for how a senior group of specialists can tackle the top 12 or 13 critical areas in IT administration and work with, you know, agency heads, department managers, folks overseeing these, to just make sure that these generalists who get appointed to these positions, not for their IT expertise, but because some other subs of expertise, have someone they can rely upon to say, okay, in order to manage this piece of my agency, I need to be doing this.
All right, well, we're out of time for this segment, but it's a fascinating subject. We'll certainly watch its progress in the months ahead because it's obviously very critical to a lot of people in California.
You bet.
Ken Cooley, thanks for coming by.
Thanks very much, Steve. Pleasure being here.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. A reminder, you can see this and other interviews on YouTube, also on My Government On Demand. I'm Steve Swatt. Have a great day.